Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be going over 5 different things I consume to help ease my anxiety a little bit. So like I've probably talked about in the past, obviously I have a high amount of anxiety that's bothered me for such a long time now. I feel like I've done a lot better of a job keeping it at a very maintained level over the last probably 6 or 7 months. But it's not just stuff I do with my diet or the exercise I do. It's stuff like counseling. I keep up with my medication. It's a huge ordeal, and it's, mental health I think is where you should start off on if you need to. I think everyone should because that's where I think everything starts. The more you take care of your mental health, I think it's just easier to just kind of just flow off of that, kind of have that snowball effect to take care of your body. So let's get started. Number 1 is definitely hydration. I know when I'm not as hydrated, I kind of feel more on edge and a little more tensed up, a little more anxious about things for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's just, I'm not really sure why. But for me personally, that's something that works for me. These 5 things might not work for you. So you might have to dig in, do a little bit of research, see what works for you. This video is really just telling you what's worked for me over these last so many years that I've had to go through this. Hydration will definitely be number 1. Number 2, I don't have it with me, so I didn't want to forget, is really getting magnesium into your diet. So I read up something on this probably last summer or 2 summers ago. When you get things full of magnesium, which would be like things like kale's a really good one, spinach, sweet potatoes. So those are 3 really good foods to get into your diet that are high in magnesium and other vitamins. So it basically has like a neurological effect on your mind to kind of ease up the anxiety or the depression that might be affecting you. And again, it might work for you, it might not, but I think everything's worth a try, especially being that natural. It's not like a drug or anything. So number 3, let's move into that, is electrolytes. So I didn't really understand this a whole lot, but I think it goes back to number 1, and that's the hydration. So for me personally, I didn't really notice it until I was doing hydration and electrolytes basically every day. I get most of my electrolytes through Amino Recovery from Max Effort Muscle. They put a hydration, like an electrolyte balance, into their aminos. So basically what it does, and if you can't get that, maybe try some Pedialyte or like the Pedialyte packets. A couple different good ways to go. It'll just kind of, like I said, I think it just goes back to the hydration thing. For me, I noticed a huge difference, and really it's all throughout your body, all throughout your physical, mental health. If you're not hydrated, you're not really going to be able to perform that well. I believe it's number 4 is coming up next. Can't remember. It'd be Cbd oil. So I was really skeptical of this when I started reading all the articles on it. And then the more I read up on it, the more I watched videos on it and researched it, I felt a little bit better about trying it. Again, I use a lot of stuff from Max Effort because I work for them. So a lot of my stuff might seem really biased, but I just genuinely, even when I work for them, I've always believed in their company before I worked for them. I think they have some of the most trustworthy products out in the market, and you guys know how I am about trustworthiness and just trusting the product, taking it. So, I wouldn't lie to you guys. You guys can trust me straight up. So the Cbd oils, you can get it from us at maxeffortmuscle.com, or you can get it from CBD Social. We basically do the same CBDs. I think it's very beneficial. I've noticed the extreme benefits of it. Obviously the stress relief, the anxiety relief, quality sleep, inflammation's going down a lot quicker. So it's just, you get a huge bang for your buck. This one is the CBD 1000. It works really good for me. I actually take it in the morning when I first wake up. Well, usually with my other medication or my vitamins and stuff right after breakfast or right before. And then I'll take it maybe about 40 minutes right before I go to bed to help me get some better night's sleep. Number 5, if you know me, I'm a huge chocolate fan. So if I'm really feeling like getting chocolate, I know it sounds really against what I'm doing, but I'll go get some ice cream or some Ben & Jerry's and just get a couple scoops of that in, just to kind of take the edge off. If I don't have that, I try to go the healthier alternative and go with some dark chocolate. So some of the stuff I have here is almond sea salt, dark chocolate, 72% cocoa. The darker and the higher percentage the chocolate, the better it is for you. This one's 88. I know it sometimes tastes like butt, but it's good for you. And it gets that chocolate fix. And again, it's something that is going to actually kind of play a psychological effect in your mind as well. It's like when you get dark chocolate, something just triggers it. Like something in your mind just kind of like, it's just like, it does something for you. But trust me, dark chocolate's another way to go, especially if you're a chocolate fan. But that's just a few things, 5 things I've learned that really help me kind of ease up on anxiety. So usually if I consume those things throughout the day or just like throughout the week and stuff, I feel a lot more eased up. Again, not really saying it's going to work for you, but I think it's really worth the try. So I hope some of this gives you some value and some of this helps you. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll be back with another video, especially talking more mental health and how we can get that fixed up for you guys, or at least try to get it mellowed out.